Hi, I'm Wheeler Winston Dixon, James Ryan Professor of Film Studies at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and we're here to talk about colorization of films, or what were we thinking? Colorization is a process which began when computers first became introduced to the film process in the 1980s, most notoriously when Ted Turner bought up the entire MGM library to start Turner Classic Movies, and before that TNT Television. He began aggressively colorizing films because he figured that there was no market for them as black and white movies. Unfortunately, there is some truth to this. Surveys have shown that 50% of your audience will tune out immediately upon seeing a black and white image. You lose 90% of your audience with a subtitled film. And so the colorizing old movies seem like a way to bring these films into the future and wring some additional dollars out of them. Of course, it destroys the values of the films. The black and white cinematography particularly ruins film noir. And so if you look at colorized versions of things like White Heat, for example, with Jimmy Cagney, it completely destroys the film. When Turner announced plans to colorize Citizen Kane, this was met with great resistance, and colorization gradually faded from the scene. Films are still colorized. Ray Harryhausen is colorizing, the special effects artist is colorizing some of his old science fiction films, but colorizing is going out. There was also a plan by Universal a couple of years ago to remake all of their classic films in color. One of the films that was given this treatment was Psycho. Gus Van Sant directed a remake of it in color, but the film was such a complete failure that they abandoned the process entirely. It was a shot-for-shot remake, and they were thinking if these films made money in black and white, we can just reshoot the film shot-for-shot in color and it will do just as well, but it didn't. So colorization was an attempt to make money at the expense of the artistic impulse in the film, destroying the original intent of the director, strictly in the name of commerce, and the public rejected it and continues to do so today. I'm Wheeler Winston Dixon, and this is Frame by Frame.